Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol FNMA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I want to take more of a bigger picture look with this one because really there's a couple key dynamics that really stand out, and this is not like some sort of great discovery or revolutionary findings on my part. I assure you, people that use charts, understand charts, are going to be watching and wondering the same things. And I bring all that up because when a lot of eyeballs are watching and wondering the same areas, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. They can produce some pretty interesting price dynamics. So I wanted to focus on a couple of these levels. And the first is just the fact that over time, the bulls are doing a good job with this overall trend line. Now, the trend line is not perfect. Clearly, you can see the prices drop below it. But I'm just trying to use this to convey the overall idea that, yeah, over time, since, before August even started, so late July, the price has been just drifting higher and higher. So the bulls are making progress. Sure, there's been some bigger pullbacks. I mean, you have movements where you have the price really getting beat up pretty bad right there. And then you have, kind of this one right there before the bounce today. But the point being, even with those deeper pullbacks, the chart is still, from an overall sense, making its way upward. So that trend line definitely very important because it's just kind of monitoring and showing that, even with the wild swings, when the dust is settled, the price is still, technically trending in the upwards direction. Whereas if the price comes down here and just gets destroyed down through that orange line and continues, to separate further and further to the downside, well, at that point, the whole kind of landscape of the chart and the story changes. But as of right now, the story from the big picture is, hey, the bulls are continuing to chip away higher and higher. Now, the other dynamic that really stands out is from the resistance standpoint, and that is this pink line here, right, which on my chart denotes the very famous 200 period moving average. Even if you have a basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the price is down below it, it does tend to act as resistance, and surprise, surprise, that's exactly what's going on right now. Once again, acting as resistance. And you can see right there, didn't quite hit it, but definitely got within the ballpark of it. So the point here being, a lot of people are watching that area and wondering, can the price finally get the breakout going forward? If they don't get the breakout, again, that's not the end of the world because you still do have the overall trend line support. But preferably speaking, yeah, if the price can get up above 235 and then start to separate higher and higher from the 235 mark, that would definitely be a good step in the right direction. So interesting setup going forward, and we'll see how this week continues to play out. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.